Morning, everyone. Welcome to a new week. It's morning coffee time. We're going to get just right back in to our logical fallacies discussion. And today we're going to go to the black or white logical fallacy. And black or white logical fallacy says where two alternative states are presented as the only possibilities when in fact more possibilities exist. Also known as the false dilemma, this insidious tactic has the appearance of forming a logical argument, but under close scrutiny it becomes evident that there are more possibilities than the either/or choice that is presented. And here's an example. Whilst rallying support for his plan to fundamentally undermine citizens' rights, the supreme leader told the people they were either on his side or on the side of the enemy. And just kind of let that sink in there for a second, because it sounds pretty familiar. So, I think we're all guilty of this at some point in time, right? And that's the beauty of logical fallacies, and the curse, I guess, beauty and curse, is that we're all pretty much guilty of most of them at some point in time, and sometimes even ongoing without you knowing it. And that's why you do this, right? You try to bring this out and become aware, so you can kind of nip this in the bud, as it would say. So the black or white, you're either with us or against us. You're either right or you're wrong. Very rarely in life is that true. I'm trying to think if there's an actual exclusive yes or no, black or white, that I've run in, with life in general. In my experience, having been around the world and served with the Army in a couple different countries, and even in normal business here back in the States on a day-to-day basis, rarely is anything black or white. Usually you'll have I guess for lack of a better term, 50 shades of gray, right? Like you have white and less white, a little more gray into black, and then black, right? You're never really going to have, you're either with us or against us. You're either right or you're wrong. And I think the reason why that's true is because people are so different, which is one of the beautiful things about life. No two people are the same. And what's very important to remember when you're thinking about this black or white logical fallacy is that for you it may seem, yes, it's either black or white, it's yes or no, it's right or wrong, you're either with us or against us. But you have to remember that every single person in life has a completely different perspective on life. And everybody's perspective is equally true. And it's a result of a combination of things, of the way you're raised, the way you grow up, where you grow up, who you grow up around, what you're exposed to, what your culture is. And nobody's really right or wrong. It's all just different ways of living life and different ways of believing things. So just remember that when someone tries to pinpoint you into, or I guess push you into a corner and say you're either with us or against us, you're either right or you're wrong, that person is using a logical fallacy to try to push you into choosing their side. And that's dead wrong every time. I don't think I've ever met a person who tried to convince me to join their side by hitting me with something like this that had my best interest in mind, or had a joint resolution in mind. So just think about that. If you run into people who are trying to say you're either with us or against us, you're either right or you're wrong, generally they're doing that to try and pressure you to be with them, and it's a scare tactic. So just kind of avoid that whenever you can. I'm going to go ahead and leave you to it for Monday. I hope you guys have a great day. I think this point going forward, we're probably going to cut morning coffees back to Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Give you guys a little bit more time to soak up these logical fallacies. Give me a little more time to think some better examples other than these posters. And with that, I'll leave you to it. I hope you guys have a good week. I'll see you on Wednesday.